Hi everyone, this is Harry Hoffman. Today we have week 4, day 6. We talk about multicultural teams. Before we had contextualization of member care, how member care can have different expressions in different cultures. But today we talk about multicultural teams. There are a couple of books out there. One is Foreign to Familiar by Sarah Lanier, and another one is LIANNE Multicultural Teams. I had the privilege of meeting both of these ladies. LIANNE is with the Lord already, but she left this book and also a training manual as a legacy, and it's been a blessing to so many teams around the world. I'm thankful for this. I will not talk about cultural categories in this video, but take you more to a personal development journey in terms of different cultures. Let's get started. It was the 4th of July. It was part of an international team, and the American parts of the team, they gathered 4th of July, made barbecue, hissed the American flag, and that was in Germany, and they were singing the national anthem of America. And I was like, oh my God, I could never hiss the German flag. I could never sing my national anthem. I'm not proud to be a German. And how come they are proud to be Americans? There was such a tension that was created in them singing and displaying their national pride. I grew up in the post-German war time. Germany was responsible of killing millions and millions of people around the world, and I'm not proud of that. And as I went to school, I learned that you cannot be proud of being a German. You have sort of this guilty mantle around your shoulders. We are guilty, and we should never forget our guilt and what we've done to the world, especially to the Jews. And you should never be proud to be a German. And here I am with Americans who sing the national anthem and are proud. So what a difference in awareness and in expression of culture. And that really challenged me big time. I then came across this iceberg model, the cultural iceberg, where you have the iceberg, you have 10% visible of the iceberg and 90% below the water that's not visible. And in terms of cultural application, that means in a culture you see 10% of the culture in expression and face and color and words, language, etc. But there are 90% of values, of beliefs, of fears, of prejudices, of presumptions that are below the water level. And as I reflected on the American culture and also other cultures that are proud to be who they are, like Dutch, like Brazilians, like Chinese, I realized, well, actually, I should also have things I can be proud of. And I shouldn't be sort of feeling bad just by being in the presence of a culture that feels proud to be who they are. And I really like this matrix, I'm okay, you're okay matrix in regards to cultural interaction. Because when I was seeing the Americans singing, I felt I'm not okay, they are okay. Something is wrong with me and my culture. And then I know the history where I went to other nations and said, I'm okay, you're not okay. You have to behave like I behave, then you are okay. But actually, a biblical way, God's creation is we are all okay. We are all equal. And I like this model too, this parent, adult, child model interacting with another parent, adult, child model. So you have the 3 circles here, and you enter an intercultural team or a seminar with many cultures. You immediately pick out the dominant cultures. And it's so easy in the team dynamic then to realize, oh, they are the parents, and they treat the others as children. And it takes a lot of skill and sensitivity to meet as adults to adults. And how I do this is by displaying and disclosing my vulnerable parts and sharing my pain story. And that usually breaks the ice, and that builds trust and connection over time, not right away. The Apostle Paul puts this really well, meeting people on an eye level and then putting things into a larger perspective. Let me share out of 1 Corinthians 9. To the Jews, I became like a Jew to win the Jews. To those under the law, I became like one under the law. To those not having the law, I became like one not having the law. And to the weak, I became weak to win the weak. I have become all things to all people so that by all possible means I might save some. And then in Galatians 3, he sort of dissolves that, saying, there is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male or female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. So it's actually not about who you are, but it's still important to meet each other on eye level, to respect each other, to learn from one another. It's like this adult level, not a dominant colonialistic way of treating others as children, nor the other way around of having such a low self-esteem that I'm nothing but you are everything. This is this doesn't work, neither in God's eyes nor in a respectful multicultural team. And that takes a bit of skill to operate on a eye-to-eye level. And as a member care provider working with multicultural teams, I really like the Living Wholeness acronym TASK, TASK. K stands for knowledge. So as a member care provider, read books. So this fits into the people helper corner, but also the professional corner. Read books, educate yourself about cultures, cultural dimensions, national histories that you are working with, and learn and grow in knowledge. Then S stands for skills. Practice these skills. Practice these skills in your church corner, in your family and friends corner, and in your teams. And learn about yourself and practice, ask good questions, learn about other cultures, and share about your own culture. Attitude, A stands for attitude, as you share about your culture, observe, reflect, and debrief your attitude. Do you do this from a I'm okay, you're not okay? Or I'm not okay, you are okay? Or we are all okay, we are all adults talking to each other. We all have valid right to live and exist on this earth because we have a calling from God and He has placed us into our nation. And we are different. We might have different values. We definitely have different histories, different skin color, different language. What is my attitude? And that, debriefing, reflecting is so good. And then T in the acronym stands for transformation. The transformation is a lifelong story, really, of has my attitude changed, and how has my whole life been transformed through observing this change. And as I shared before, when I saw the Americans hissing their flag and singing the national anthem in Germany as a team, I was like, oh my, what about me and my culture? And I've learned over the last 20 years a lot. I've been transformed. I can accept and validate that they do this, and I grew in my cultural esteem. I dealt with my cultural history, my national history, and I can say I'm proud to be a German. I have a right to exist in Germany as a German passport holder, and there is a calling on my life as a German. And so is a calling on your life, whatever nationality you are. And so we can meet each other without one dominating the other, or without one just selling yourself short over the other. And and that is skills. This is attitude. It's a bit knowledge to meet there, and it's a transformation. And I wish you all the best as you operate internationally, interculturally, multiculturally, that you keep a journal, that you interact with other people, debrief, reflect your own transformation stories, so that in the end we are meeting each other eye level. I hope there was something in here for you that you can take away. Tomorrow we'll look at the final day of the week, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye for now.